Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Taco Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great week, and I know you're going to have a great rest of the week. But when you get into the room, say hey so I know you're here. Andrea's going to start tagging folks, and we're going to start off with something small, like always, so nobody feels left out if they haven't been tagged yet. We're going to start off with just Leia with no accessories. She's in pretty good condition there. Where's my trusty zoom-in piece of paper? The wind blew it. There we go. Pretty good, Leia. But still, letter A, starting off on Taco Tuesday. And then once Andrea gets everybody tagged, we will get more awesome items out there for you. We're going to put on the ABCD cam. If I can find my mouse. I've lost my mouse. There we go. Only problem with 4 screens is your mouse is somewhere on those 4 screens. Alright, there we go. Leia has us started off. Letter A is Leia. Starting at $1, can't go wrong with that. Toby Black is here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? Brandon Seth Shepard, how's it going? Moto Glass, hello, hello. Dan Belky Bartakamoose, what up, brother? How you doing? Philly Fool, 1619, hey, hey, how's it going? How's it doing? How's it going? And Andrea's going to get to tagging everybody. Until then, we got a beautiful Leia to start off with, starting at $1. We are streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, as well as the Imperial Commissary on Facebook. Also, just so you know, I have a guest star for ICCCon 2026 to release tonight. So stay tuned. I said at 6:30 I'll be dropping it, so when I go on my break, I will announce the guest star, and that way I can put out all the social media posts and stuff like that. It is a good one. You're going to be friggin' excited. We started off with our exclusive Denise Goth. She is the only place in America she will be is ICCC until at least 2027. So it's a long time away. And then we have another incredible guest star. You're going to be shocked and excited. Just wait till you see. I even wore my It's Not Just a Star Wars Convention t-shirt today, because we're not just releasing a Star Wars guest. So that's very, very good, very exciting. But don't worry, they have a toy, so you'll be fine. You guys are talkative tonight. I got 4 hellos. That's it. Got 20-something people watching, but I get 4 hellos. Say hey, it's okay. You don't have to bid to be involved. Be part of it. It's fun. It's more fun that way. And we have a nice conversation going. How's everybody's week going? Doing fun stuff? Fun stuff. Alright, Andrea is tagging right now. The chat is not working. I just got a message from Andrea. Let me hit refresh on the stream page and we'll see if it's working now. There we go. Sometimes the Facebook needs a refresh on my end. Don't know why. Alright. Sound is good. What up, brother? What up, Anthony? How you doing? Daniel Neal. Hello, hello. Brian Campbell. What up, dude? Robert Harwell. There we go. Now we got whatchamacallits. AI generated song has got to go. You and Andrea need to record a duet like tacos in the stream. Ah, dude, please. I made that song. Just because it's AI generated doesn't mean I didn't come up with all the words and all the pictures. So, plus I like it, man. It's Taco Tuesday. It gets me hyped on this side of the screen. I don't know what to tell you. Andy Hubbard, good evening. Brandon, Seth Shepard, what up, buddy? Cynthia Fairgate, first time here this early. Nifty song, thank you very much. That's brand new. No tag needed. Rocksteady is here. Ha, special guest star. I'm here. You can start. Massey Michael, there you go. Hello. Chat is not working. Hey, Mr. Friday, how you doing? Jason Davis, what up, buddy? Chilling, reading Dark Force Rising. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. That's a great book. Can't sleep, jet lag. Ah, well, at least you got something to watch. Could be watching reruns of Matlock or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that, actually. I don't know. I like Matlock. I'm buying something tonight. He's ready. $7. Patrick cost on Princess Leia at $7. Andrea is all done. We can start putting out more items there for you. Let's see what we got. Let me put me on the big screen. There we go. We're going to just start off with some regular loose figures, as we always do there. Actually, you know what? Is anybody here for card backs? Let me know if you're here for card backs. I have an unbelievable amount of card backs, but there are some rare ones and some expensive ones that I don't want to just throw up there if there's nobody here for card backs. But I have tons of card backs, and they're all very, very nice. I bought a card back collection recently. Well, I bought a big collection that happened to have card backs in it recently. What up, Aaron? How you doing? There's a really nice C-3PO right there. Jason Davis is interested in card backs. Hello, Johnny. What's up? Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's factual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah. That's a really nice C-3PO. Check it. I mean, not uncracked or anything, but nice tight limbs. Letter B. Oh, you know what we need out there? So we need the IC Auction Droid. Big shout out to my buddy Derek Cernak for making that for us here. The IC Auction Droid. Keep A, B, and C and D separate. I need another 10 of them now, though, Derek. I got a lot going on here. How about this? This goes with the Jabba the Hutt playset. It is a sealed hookah and pipe and the bottom bowl, if you need those. That'll be letter C. And just because I have it here, how about 10 of those Star Wars stands? These stands you guys have been liking. I don't know where they're from. I got them in a collection. But they have like laser engraved Star Wars on the stand, and they are individual figure stands. And this is a 10-pack of them. So there's a Star Wars 10-pack. These all say Star Wars on it, just like that. And that'll be letter D. So we got one wheel spinning already. Here we go. I'll get that on the wraparound. Sure, on the card backs. I'll card back. All right, here, let's roll over to letter Z here and do a bit of card back show. What do you say? Let me make QRSTU. We can do VWXY on the Z wheel. Let's do that. V W. Or you know what? Maybe I have a spinny thingy. Maybe CDFGHIJK.
Make it.
Let me see if I've got a proper spinny wheel. Hold on. WX. No. WXY. I need a Y. I don't have one. Alright. Alright. We'll just do it like this. BW X and Y. Alright, let's do some card backs here. We're going to pop them up on the big wheel for now and see how that works. Got to find my mouse. There it is. Big wheel cam. Alright, there's the big wheel cam. We got Chad's chair there. Chad somewhere. He'll be down later covering the break. Or any time, to be fair. Alright. What do you want? Return of the Jedi? Star Wars? I don't have too many Star Wars cards. Here, let me just grab 4 Return of the Jedi cards and we'll start off with those. Now, most of these come with plastic cases. I will tell you if they don't, because most of them have them. So please factor that in. They have nice plastic cases, and they are very good condition card backs. It's not like these card backs were just, happen to be junk in the bottom of a box. These were probably purchased as card backs. Very, very clean. But, like, unpunched. Very nice and clean card back. So there you go. There's a Chief Chirpa. Starting it off, Chief Chirpa. We're going to put up the Imperial TIE Pilot as well. The pop. Power Droid, that's actually a tough to find card right there. And, hey, how about a Luke? That's a good card right there, I'll tell you what. Luke X-Wing. Y. W. Letter V is going to be the TIE Fighter pilot. Awesome. Alright, that needs a better plan. Hold on. Those are not strong enough. Sherpa there will be X. Yeah, that's only temporary. I'll find something better. Starting at $1 each. Is Power Droid a 65 back? Yes, it is. Power Droid is a 65 back, correct. Alright, let's pop back over here and put out some more loose figs. We got a Hoth Rebel Soldier. Are the Ewoks blacked out or no? On a 65 back, there are no Ewoks. Is that a trick question? Ewoks didn't come till 77 backs, right? Or 79 backs? Oh, so then it's there's no Ewoks. It's 65 back. There's no Ewoks.
Migraine prescriptions, so we're not specifically for migraines.
It's got a Target sticker if that helps.
Tulip is specifically for migraine.
None of these have blacked out Ewoks. So the answer to your question is no. The Ewoks are not blacked out. But on the Power Droid, there are no Ewoks. What up, Melton? How you doing? There you go. Hoth Rebel Soldier. He will be letter E. Letter F is going to be a Weequay. Pretty nice Weequay there. Got his fingertips there. He is complete. Letter F is Weequay. Letter G is... Well, he's got his wrong blaster, so not him. Ninom's got a smuggler blaster, so that's incorrect. We'll put him to the side. Let's do a low gray. Low gray is complete. Great condition on him as well. Good color. Then letter H. Can't use who I had picked. How about a Nikto? Letter H is a Nikto. He's got pretty good spikes there. He is complete. There you go. Missed what you said about the condition of Weequay. Weequay's in really nice shape, man. Not perfect, I don't think, because I think he has a little tiny scratch like on this part of his hand. But his fingertips are really nice. He looks great, man. He's in good shape. Alrighty. Don't forget to bid on those card backs. Want to get rid of them? If they're not moving quick, I'm not doing them. And I'll just put up a post. Let's go to the next here. How about a satchel of figures? You guys want a satchel of loose figures? Here, let's see, how do we do this? This probably needs its own wheel. Here, we'll go over to letter S. We'll do a satchel of loose figures. I wonder if there's a better way. Hey Mike, you got an empty star case? Thanks. It actually has pretty good figures in it. It's like Wicket. Nice Wicket. Biker Scout. I probably shouldn't sell a satchel of figures, but whatever, it's right there. Let's find some more loose figures for the other letters here. And a really nice biker scout for letter C, F, G, H? Or no, I. Nice biker. Thanks, Mikey. Nice biker scout for I. What is C? C is the hookah and pipe from a Jabba the Hutt playset. Still sealed in the original baggie. It's the hookah, the pipe, and the frog jar. You just complete that biker scout. Nice biker scout. For sure. Letter I. FX7. Letter J. Small Claw, if you're into the variants. Red Eye. Small Claw. Nice, Melon. Going to church is always a good thing. I support it. This one is a Zuckus. We call him Zuckus, even though technically it's supposed to be Forlom, but we go with the Kenner names here on the IC. Nice condition, red nose. Anyone bid on the cards? I will check momentarily. Ooh. Let me just put out these last two loose figures and then we'll move back over to the cards there. Zuckus is being weird about holding his gun. There we go. Zuckus is letter K. And then how about an Emperor for letter L? No deal on the 4 card backs because I have 1,000 card backs. So if I started doing that, it'd be too hard to show you them all. So just buy them individually. The way you get a deal is you save on shipping by buying 50 card backs, and then you do good. Letter L is an Emperor. And then let me get here. 1 star case full of vintage figures. I'll tell you what we got. We got Colander Man, B-Wing Pilot, Bib Fortuna, Hammerhead, AT Commander, Biker Scout, Han Solo Trenchcoat, Luke Skywalker. Actually, he's really nice condition, Luke. That's a Taiwan Luke, too. Just doesn't have a saber, but, like, he's really nice condition. So, FYI, that's in there. Here, we'll put him against the glass. Don't shoot the glass. Nice Wicket. Look at that. Good Wicket. How are Zuckus' eyes? Any scratches? I did not see any, bud. Here, we'll get him. I think there's 2 little scratches right there. The other eye is perfect. His nose is real nice. I'll tell you more about the card backs in 1 second. Let me just build this thing here. We got Lando. We got Reese. There's another Hammerhead, but for some reason Hammerheads have been going for good money lately. I don't know why. Han Solo. B-Wing Pilot. Lando, Bib Fortuna, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think we're going to use them all, so I'll just toss them all in there. AT-AT Driver, Hammerhead, Walrus Man, and these are better than beaters for sure. We got Lando there, we got Lobot there, we got Reese, and a Gonk Droid. It's a really nice Gonk Droid too. Oh, he's missing his antenna. So there you go. Let's shift these down and pop them in there. And there we go. One star case full of vintage figures. That Luke is really, really nice shape. So he's going to be, let's do this here. We're going to put him on letter S. Star case full of vintage figures. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that. Whole bunch of them. Now let's go over to these cards. Alright, here's what's on with the card backs. Mr. Fenta's in the lead on the Power Droid card back, letter W. He's also in the lead on letter X and letter Y. There are Massey Michael, there are no bids on the TIE Fighter pilot card back yet. That's letter V. So the Power Droid's at $15, that's $65 back. Chief Chirpa's at $10, that's $77 back. And Luke X-Wing's only at $10, and that's a $77 back as well. So there you go. That's what's going on with the spinny wheel. I'll get all my bags back in order here. Starcase not included on the Starcase figures. They're going back in this bag. That's just for display purposes only. Alright, let's get something for letter M and letter... Let's see here. You guys like the coins, right? We'll do some coins. Coins. And here, we'll do a couple graded as well. We got a... Whoa. That's PvP. Maybe I should save that and do a weird one. I think I'm going to pull the... Well, that's a weird one, too. That's Lily Letty. You know what? You guys like variants? Or we have variant people here tonight that might actually not make me lose money on variant graded? Let's hope so. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to do 2 variants. First variant is a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80. Now, if you're aware of Lily Letty, they were only made and released in Mexico. And this is a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa. It's an archival grade. You can see it because they said Lily Letty. Also has the double dash. It is an 80 grade, so this one is very tough to find. All the graded, we're starting off at $80 minimum because that's what it costs to grade these darn things nowadays, especially with shipping. And this one is very special. This one is worth a lot of money, actually. So I'm going to just see if it works. Hopefully it does, and I'm not crying all night. But this is a PBP Red Snaggletooth. And it's even listed, PBP. So it's a scarred COO. What that means is the COO is actually like carved out on these PBPs. Here, look, you can actually see it there on the exposed leg. Let me get it to zoom right. Give me 1 second there, Massey Michael, and I'll show you. You see how the back of his leg right there, this leg, is scarred out? There's no COO. You see how it's like chopped out? There you go. That's a good view of it. That's a PBP. So this is a PBP Red Snaggletooth, and it's graded 80 plus, not just an 80. This is the scarred out COO. You know how it is. Whenever you get an AFA label with that many words on it, it's something rare. So there you go. 80 plus, near mint. Dark red suit, Scar COO, US Europe release, PBP Snaggletooth. Starting at $80 and $80. So PBP Snaggletooth is letter N, and letter M is going to be the Lily Letty Chief Chirpa. So there's 2 variants there for you. We're going to pop out a couple coins for that last slot. Excuse me. All right, the first coin is going to be letter, I don't know what yet, but I'll tell you. It's a low gray coin. It's a low gray coin. Is letter P. P is the low gray coin. And letter O is going to be a Lumac coin. That one zoomed in. There we go. Letter O is a Lumac coin. Oh, and PBP, for those of you that don't know, that just means Spain. Spain, also some tri-logos, but that would be Spain. Some kind of red snaggletooth. Here you go. Here's what's going on right now, folks. This is the starting wheels. We're going to get out something for letter T and U there. Here, since we're taking a trip around the world anyway, let's keep going. We're going to do T and U. First is going to be letter T. This is a tri-logo. Reuse. Now, here's the thing with tri-logos. The bubbles are always ruined. And by ruined, I mean completely squished and flattened. So this one is actually in very good condition, that bubble. Even though it has a little squish here, which I'm actually sure you could probably get out with a piece of tape. You guys want to know the secret trick with card tri-logos? Here, I'll show you. Everybody tune in. This is important if you're a tri-logo collector. But here's a trick with a tri-logo. Take some ordinary packaging tape. Be very careful when doing this. A mistake will cost you everything. But if you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. And I don't really do this, but you guys can do it at home. But I'm happy to show you because it doesn't hurt the card. But you see how we got that little dent right there? So what you do is pop the tape on that bubble. Okay? Just like that. And then you hold all around the bubble. So you hold it against the card still. And you slowly pull up. Oh, almost. Didn't come all the way out, but it's a bit better, as you can see. And if you stick with it and keep sticking it and pulling, as long as you hold down the bubble so it doesn't rip the bubble off, it'll get better and better. But look at that card. That's really nice. So that's Tri-Logo Reuse. It does have a little tab issue up there. I think it's just because there was a tack. It's not ripped all the way through, but it looks like the tack came up a little bit. You can kind of see it on the back here. It came up to there, but it's not ripped all the way through. This is still tight. So there you go. If you've never seen a Tri-Logo back, that's what they look like. So there's a nice weird Tri-Logo there. It's exactly like popping a dent out of a car. You got it, brother. This star case is a little bit dusty, but everything inside it is very nice, so just FYI when you get it. But there you go. Tri-Logo Reuse while we take a trip around the world here on our live auction. And then last up, we're going to put a Gam Guard. Everybody loves a pig. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a Lily Letty Grammarian Guard. Here, we're going to show you how to tell this as well. This is a Made in Mexico card. So we're taking that trip around the world still. This is a Made in excuse me. Made in Mexico card. There's a few ways you can tell. Number one, which is always the easiest. The Grammarian Guard is a totally different color. He has dark gray silver for his pads. And that's a telltale sign of Lily Letty. Not all are Lily Letty that are dark gray pads, so make sure you look at the back. But he'll have no COO on his leg. This is also a Made in Mexico card. Down here it'll say Made in Mexico. But also you could tell by the telltale punch hole and the reason why Made in Mexico bubbles do not go yellow. It's a little tiny punch hole to allow air in, so it keeps it from going yellow. This one is actually in great shape. Great bubble. Look at that. So there you go. That's a Lily Letty Gam Guard on a Made in Mexico card. Great condition. Just got the crease right there. But, I mean, otherwise, it's very, very nice. Oh. A bit of a disaster there. There we go. And he will come with the star case. So there you go. That one is going to be letter U, as in unicorn. The unicorn of grammarian guards right there. A Willie Letty Gamguard on a Made in Mexico card. Let me get that lined up a bit better there. Hopefully none of those will tap. Don't hit. Nice. The Gamguard is letter U. Letter U. All right, everybody. Here's everything that is up on the spinning wheels. Look at that. The best live auction on the planet. Happy Taco Tuesday. Alrighty, let me start reading. Let's start. There we go. Letter A, we're going to start with A, B, C, this one. Letter A, Leia is at $7. We're going to wait till she spins around so you can see what I'm talking about. I think that's too cheap for a Leia. She's got pretty nice hair, and her hands are nice and clean, great paint. C-3PO's at $5, and he's in beautiful shape. I don't know what's happened to C-3PO lately, but he's, like, worthless. But he shouldn't be, because he's C-3PO. And also, there's a wide variant of C-3PO figures. Not variant's not the best, but a wide range between destroyed and loose limbs and what this is, which is nice. We have a sealed hookah and bowl and pipe bottom. That's only $7. We got Toby Black in the lead on the 10 Star Wars action figure stands, letter D. Massey Michaels in the lead on that Hoth Rebel Soldier, only $5. We got a bunch of $5 figures here that are complete. He's also in the lead on the Weequay complete at $5. David Fanta's in the lead on the Low Gray complete at $10. And Massey Michaels in the lead on the Nikto complete at $5. Massey Michaels also in the lead on that Biker Scout, only at $25. And he's a beautiful biker. Very nice color on him. FX7 only at $5. David Fanta. Aaron Challoner is in the lead on Zuckus complete at $10. Massey Michaels in the lead on the Emperor complete at $5. Most of this stuff is cheaper than just their accessories cost right now. And then we move on over to the next wheel there, which has a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa complete, AFA 80 archival, only $100, super cheap. Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead on that one. And Mr. Brian Campbell is in the lead on that rare PBP Red Snaggletooth with the dark red Snaggletooth. AFA 80 plus. That's an 80 plus there. Then we got $5 on the Lumac coin with Massey Michael. $10 on the Low Gray coin with Massey Michael. And we got Rocksteady Noakes in the lead on that Tri-Logo Reese with a little bit of tab tear. Only at $175. David Fan is in the lead on the Grammarian Guard, Made in Mexico 65 back, $155. And David Fan is in the lead on the card backs with $10 on the TIE Fighter pilot, $15. Something just dinged me. $15 on the Power Droid 65 back. We got $10 on Chief Chirpa 77 back, and $10 on the Luke X-Wing 77 back. I'm going to let you all bid on these. Check them out for a while. Let them spin around. Everything is well below market price currently, so feel free to bid. A lot of loose figures there that are cheaper than they are with if they had no accessories, but they do all have their accessories except for Leia. All those figures are complete. And we're at $72 on the bag full of figures, letter S. What is Low Gray? I can't see the letter. Low Gray is... Just watch when he spins around. G. Low Gray is G. $30 on the Biker Scout. Hello, Nick. Patrick Cross says $7 on the C-3PO. Beautiful C-3PO for $7. He's cheap. The bid on Gamarian Guard, he is at letter U. He is at 155. He is a made in Mexico 65 back. He's got a crease on the top of his card, but otherwise very nice and great bubble. Does C have the lower bowl? Yes, C has the lower bowl. Here, I'll show you. If you don't know what C is, it's the baggie that came in the Jabba the Hutt box. They used to have overstock ones as well. But here, we'll do a zoom in on this for those of you that don't know it. Okay, so it's got the hookah. It's got the hookah bowl, the hookah pipe. And here is the bottom bowl that goes underneath that holds the frogs. That you can fit a Lego frog in if you were unaware. So go buy a Lego frog off of eBay. It's hilarious in a Jabba's playset. Sorry to do this, but I can't see half the bids. Always ask. If you can't see a bid, just ask for sure. U is at 188 with Arthur Liu. Letter U is at 188. That's the Made in Mexico Camarian Guard. We got a whole travel around the world there with the graded and with those. My light is being squirrely on M and P. I'd even turn this light on. There you go. Nick Groom says 74 on S. Toby Black comes in on U at 195. David Fanta at 198. What is it? Is it over $200? Is it over $200? How much is it? There's a certain number where we go to $5 bids now, just so everybody's aware. I don't remember what it is. Maybe $200. And we start going to $5 bids. Maybe it was $100. You guys tell me. I'm sure you remember better than me. But yeah, that's just so we don't get $1 bids and it lasts forever. I'd rather get more stuff out for you. Letter T is currently at 175. 175. Over 200. Thank you, Rocksteady. I appreciate it. So yes, once it gets to $200, then just bid $5 at a time at least. Alrighty, let's go down to these card backs here. If you want to get in on the card backs, I'm going to pull some new ones. We got the card backs are all David Fanta's in the lead on the TIE Fighter card back, 65 back. Is it 65 back TIE Fighter? It might be a 77. Yeah, TIE Fighter 65 back. Or no, I don't know. Hold on, let me see the TIE Fighter spin around and then I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, that sounds good, Michael Mazzetti. We'll do over 300 is $10 a bid. The TIE Fighter Pilot's a 77 back. So, TIE Fighter Pilot is at $10 with David Fanta. David Fanta's in the lead on the Power Droid 65 back at $15. He's in the lead on Letter X, Chief Chirpa 77 back at $10. And on the Luke X-Wing 77 back at $10. If anybody else wants to get in on those card backs, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm about to call them first. Later, Mikey. Thank you. Yes, all 77 backs except the Power Droid. Correct. Arthur Liu puts you at 208. Going once on V, W, X, and Y for Mr. David Fanta. Going once, going twice, going thrice. We're calling the big wheel. Sold to Mr. David Fanta. That's good, and I could get you out 4 other card backs there. Power Droid card back just got a bid. Power Droid card back just got a bid. So all the other ones are called. Power Droid is still alive with a $20 bid. The $20 bid for the Power Droid was Patrick Cost, so that one's still alive. Moto Glass, you were right after Patrick Cost. You have to come up at least the 21 bucks there. And they all got these really cool cases, so they'll be nice and protected for you. I had to figure out a better solution for those. Power Droid's still alive. Oh, I needed a box. I'll find one eventually. Box or a bin I need. I need a better way to hold those up. What's a better way? Think, Mike. Yeah, I'll just use stronger stance. Alright, let's get out some more card backs here. Let's, you guys want to go weird, or what do you want to go? Return of the Jedi? Empire? Got a ton of freaking card backs, man. Here, how about we do a Power of the Force card back? How about an A-Wing pilot card back? The Power Droid in the star case is missing the antenna. Yes, correct. A-Wing, unpunched, card back. Power of the Force. Nice condition, comes with the case. That's going to be letter X. Letter X, A-Wing, how about Y, we do a Yoda, nice, unpunched card back. $77 back. I didn't get it up there quick enough. One more card back. Let's see something else here. How about an Empire card? How about we do a 48 back Zuckuss? This is a Revenge of the Jedi Order Zuckuss, unpunched. I do have some Star Wars card backs. I can grab some. The next ones I'll grab. This is going to be letter V. Revenge card back with the Akbar offer. 48 back. Alright, so Yoda is a 77 back. fires 48 back. And the A-Wing pilot's obviously 90, 92 or whatever. And the Power Droid's 65. I'm into card backs. Let me know what card backs you have. Dude. These are all card backs. These are card backs. These are all card backs. I have like 200 card backs behind me. All the way up through Power of the Force and stuff like that. So I'll just keep bringing them out, man. You keep bidding on them. The Power Droid is already at $20 with someone else. Or no, it's already at $33, brother. Oh, I'm way up high. That's on me. My bad. We're way down here. Please send the link when you have a second. The YouTube link. I do not have a Yak card back. I don't know how to use video. Your videos. Oh, there it is. Here is the YouTube link, Toby Black. And anybody else that wants to use YouTube. B, C3PO. B is C3PO. Oh. Here, let me show you what's going on. Here's all the letters so you can match them up for what you're bidding on, everybody. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm going to run through reading the bids off for you. Letter A, Leia is at $7. Letter B, C3PO is at $7. Ah, the 48 card back was 48B. Gotcha, Patrick. He wasn't bidding, he was just saying the card back variation, love. Alright, Leia's at $7, C3PO's at $7, letter B. Letter C is the sealed hookah pipe and bottom bowl at $14 with less serang. Toby Black is in the lead on the 10 Star Wars figure stands at $10. We're going to, I think, call that first rack there. The Hoth Rebel Soldier completes at $5. This is EFG. Oh, logo fell. The Hoth Rebel Soldier Complete is at $5. Weequay Complete is at $5. David Fanta's in the lead on G. Low Gray Complete at $18. Nikto Complete. Yeah, that's why. If you can't read them, I'll read them all off for you right now. Nikto Complete, letter H, is at $5. Those are cheap. This entire spinning wheel right here is cheap. Cheaper than their actual, just their parts. The Biker Scout Complete is at $34 with Mr. Adrian Coate. David Fanta on the FX7, he's in the lead at $5. Aaron Challoner's in the lead on FX7 or on Zuckus Complete at $10. That's letter K. Aaron Challoner's in the lead on the Emperor, letter L at $10. Yes, please bid with the letters. It's really hard to do it without the letters. The letters are all spinning on the bottom of the wheels. Just use the corresponding letter. Nick Grooms is in the lead on the star case full of figures there, letter S at $74. Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead on the letter M, Lily Letty Chief Chirpa, AFA 80 Archival, only at $100. That's a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa, and it's only at $100. That's cheap. Please remember that just to get one of these graded with AFA, it costs you $80 between grading and shipping. So that's a $20 Chief Chirpa, Lily Letty Chief Chirpa right there, complete. That's insane. Just his accessory is worth $50, and that's so cheap. Lily Letty Chief Chirpa, AFA 80 Archival, $100. Brian Campbell's in the lead on that PFP PvP Red Snaggletooth 80 plus, AFA 80 plus, letter N at $150. That's super cheap, folks. Massey Michael's in the lead on the Lumac coin at $5 and the low gray coin at $10. Those both seem really cheap. I haven't seen a coin sell for less than $20 in years. Rocksteady Noakes is in the lead on that Tri-Logo Re-Yeez at only $175. And David Fanta is in the lead on that Grammarian Guard on the Made in Mexico 65 back card at $255. Zuckus, letter V on the 48 back card back is at $10 with Moto Glass. Letter W, David Fanta's in the lead on that Power Droid card back at $33. David Fanta's in the lead on the A-Wing Power the Force card back. That's Power the Force card back, only at $10. And Yoda 77 card back. Anthony Demas Jr. just sent in 10 loose AFA. Yeah, and they take like a year and they cost $80 a pop. Because you got to get that shipping back and forth. And I think they're charging $65 per figure now? Or how much are they charging per figure now, Anthony Demas? Hubert Holst says letter M is $110. That's a steal of a deal still, but at least it's got some movement on it. And we got no bids on letter Y. That's a Yoda 77 back, unpunched, 0 bids. It could be, you could be in the lead for $1. Alright, we're going to go up here and we're going to call A, B, C, and D. Hubert Holst takes over on letter N as well at $160. Oh, David Fanta's in the lead on letter M at $120. I'm sorry, Andrea, I did miss that one. David Fanta's in the lead on letter M at $120. That is the Lily Letty Chief Chirpa. So, Hubert, you'd have to go higher than that. We got $1 on Y, $2 on Y. Nick Grooms is in the lead on that Yoda unpunched card back at $2. Can't go wrong. Yeah, $50 per figure plus the archival. That's archival. $10 plus the shipping. Yeah. So that's 50, 60, 65, so 65 each figure. Yep. And there's no guarantee you get an 80 or an 80 plus on whatever figures you send in. A lot of them come back as 75s. Thought I had $12 on the low grade coin. Forgot the letter. Low grade coin is letter P. Letter P. Brian Walsh is in the lead on the low grade coin at $12. Letter P it is, brother, for future betting. Letter Y. David Fanta says $10 on that Revenge of the Jedi Zuckus card. Yeah, it's super expensive, Anthony. Grading is tough. Grading is a lot tougher than people think. Like, I don't know. I remember I tried testing it once, and I sent in, I think it was 50. I think I sent in 50 Stormtroopers. All the best ones I could find. And I had 1,000 Stormtrooper armory at one point. So, the 50 best out of 1,000 Stormtroopers I sent in. And I thought all of them would be over 80s. I got like 37 75s, like 10 75 pluses, and I think I got like 6 80s and like 2 85s, no 90s, and that was it. Most of them came back at 75, and I was like, that's nonsense, but what are you going to do? So when you're buying it as an 80 or an 85 or something like that, it is really hard to attain an 85. It's really hard to attain an 80. An 80 plus on a PBF figure is crazy. An 80 on a Lily Letty figure is crazy. Because these figures are not... They take off for everything. Even stuff you can't see with the naked eye. Hubert Holst in the lead on letter M at 125. Here's all the letters, folks, so you can see them. What up, Casey? How you doing, man? How's it going? If you guys have any questions on how much things are, you let me know. Stormies definitely can be tricky, for sure. But still, out of 1,000 Stormtroopers, I picked the best 50. I know what I'm looking at. And I got like 6 that graded 80 or better. I just got a 75 on an uncracked EV that still had cardboard in the legs. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Well, that's the thing. Grading is incredibly difficult. It's expensive gambling. Yep, absolutely. David Fanta, the card back prices are Zuckus is at 17 with Moto Glass. That's letter V. Letter W is the Power Droid. It's at $33 with you. And you're in the lead on the A-Wing at $10, which is insane for a Power of the Force card back. And you're also in the lead on Yoda at $10. So the only one you're not in the lead on is Zuckus currently, the 48 back, letter V, and it's at $17. But that's the thing with grading. Here's the thing that nobody realizes with grading is with grading, it's not like not really how good the condition is. It's more how close to the original intended condition. So literally you could get a brand new one. Like say you broke a card, right? It fell like that R2 that fell and broke on me just a while ago. And that would still not grade an 80, guaranteed. And the reason why is if the paint was not painted properly, or if the sticker was not applied perfectly, or whatever, that comes off the points. Because they're trying to grade against what the ultimate perfect example would be. And I personally have never seen a 100. So, I don't know. What up, Javi? How you doing, bro? How much are the cards? Let me see here. T is at 175. It is a tri-logo reuse. And U is at 255. It's a made in Mexico Lily Letty Gamarian Guard. Gam Guard. Both have really nice bubbles. There's a couple minor dents on the reuse, but for a tri-logo, it's like glorious. I'm surprised these are so cheap because that Luke right there is very, very nice. And there's other good figures in there for that loose. Bin O loose. The bin of loose is only at $74, and that's cheap. Letter S there. All right, let's call A, B, C, and D. We're going to call letter A. That is Princess Leia. If you want to get in any last-minute bids, now is the time, or forever hold your peace. Letter A is Princess Leia at $8. She looks good. Way better than $8. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter A sold to Mr. Michael Mazzetti. Sold. All right, letter B is C-3PO going to Lester Ang for only $10. Very nice C-3PO. Good limbs and everything. Going real cheap. Going once, going twice, going thrice at 10 bones. Sold. Alrighty, and then we got Lester Ang in the lead on the sealed hookah pipe and bottom bowl for Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. C-3PO's already sold, man. Make sure to bid early, bid often, or else you'll miss out. Hookah pipe is sold. Alright, and then the last one on that rack is 10 Star Wars figure stands. Michael Mazzetti's in the lead at $12. Letter D, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right. C-3PO is a steal. Way too nice for how much you went for. I mean, you can't go wrong with a $7 Leia either, but C-3PO was a steal. Let's just throw out a bunch of graded. What do you say? All right, for A, B, and C, and D, this is a no COO R2D2 solid dome. It's an 80 plus near mint, AFA 80 plus near mint. It is a solid dome and it is a no COO, so foreign release, tri-logo card, something like that. As you can see with the double dash right there, that means no COO. Also, there's no date or anything on his tush. So there you go. No COO R2D2 80 plus. Letter A. Letter A is an 80 plus R2D2. Letter B is an 80 plus IG-88 silver. He has the hollow eyes. Now this is a variant that hasn't gotten enough burn, but it's like the hollow tube Tuscan. I don't know why it's not worth what a hollow tube Tuscan is, but it's an 80 plus Hong Kong IG-88 silver, and he has the hollow eyeballs. So just like the hollow eyed Tuscan or hollow tube Tuscan, it has the holes in the eyeballs there. So the paint is like inside a rim. Letter B, starting off at 80 bucks. All these are starting off at 80 bucks because they are too cheap. Here is a AFA 75 EX Plus near mint Chewbacca. Starting off at 80 bucks also. All the AFAs are going to start at 80 bucks. Because that's the hook. Whether you get a 90 or you get a 50, it still costs you the same amount of money to get it graded. So there you go. Mighty Chewbacca, 75 Chewbacca, starting at 80 bucks. That's going to be letter C, A, B, C. And then letter D is going to be... Well, this is a good one. I got to open it up, though. They might be expensive to the grade, but at least they give you a ton of tape with each one. It's an AFA 80 plus Han Solo trench coat with the blank lapels. No sensor or lightsaber? Maybe not in this current sale, man. I think I have a lightsaber one. I think it's an 85 though. Those get expensive. I know, right? Don't cut toward yourself. That's right. I worked at a Walmart a million years ago, and that's where I got this big scar from. Goes all the way down my thumb. Cutting down boxes with a razor blade, so I'm actually pretty safe with them. This is the pale face Han Solo with the plain lapel. So there he is. Yeah, solid dome is called a solid dome because it doesn't have a lightsaber or a sensor scope that comes out of its head. It's just the one piece. Like this. This is a solid dome. Just a regular loose one that's sitting on my thing. And then this is a sensor scope. See how it has something coming out of it? There you go. That's Joe Namath R2D2. I'm a Jets fan. Not everybody's perfect. Or nobody's perfect, rather. Letter D, starting off at $80. Good deals to be had. Here's everything spinning right now. Ask any questions you got on any of the items spinning, and I'm more than happy to tell you. If you want to know the killer deals right now, I'm pretty sure those coins are dirt cheap. And also, the letter M is a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa. So he should be at a lot of money, and I don't think he is. He's at $125. He's cheap. And then that PvP Red Snaggletooth is also cheap, letter N. So right there, P and N are dirt cheap. If you want to get in on that. Ryan and I were answering a question. There you go. Alright, and it is 6:13. Hey Chad, you around? You want to cover my break? So I can make the announcement? I got to make an announcement too. What's up, buddy?
What up?
Gotta announce Chad's boy here.
Oh, that's letter S is cool.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this big bag of figures, so I figured why not? Make it here first. Okay. You guys want me to make it here first? There's Chad. All right. You ready? Are you ready for the... I'll take a break here in a second. Yeah, I need a little bit, actually, if you want to eyeball
okay.
one. Yeah, this is just loose figures. All right. Who wants a guest star for ICC Con 2026? Now, the wonderful thing about ICC Con is we're not just a Star Wars convention. We're for a bunch of different things. That's why I wore my Ninja Turtle shirt today. We're for a bunch of different things. Pretty much, essentially, if you got a toy, I'm probably going to want to have you at the show. So we have somebody really, really awesome. I've been looking into this one for a long time because my mom, God rest her soul, it was one of her favorite actors. And so I've been looking into him for a while. Unfortunately, we got him after she passed, but still we got him, which is very, very cool. I'm sure you guys know him from lots of things. Chad knows him from something we're currently watching. Also, Andrea knows him from something we're currently watching. I know him from something old school. But I'll let you know here first. You ready? Let me see how to pull this up. All right, here we go. You ready? The next guest star for ICCCon 2026 is... That didn't work.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da.
Not me. It's not me.
It's not Chad. Why didn't that work? Let me make a new one. Hold on. I gotta make the thing. It's not working. Ah, here we go. Nope. There you go. That doesn't show you properly. Kinda does. Bruce Boxleitner, Tron himself. You might know him as Sheridan from Babylon 5, but my mom's favorite was Scarecrow from Scarecrow and Mrs. King. So Tron is coming to ICCCon 2026. Very exciting times. I hope you guys are excited as I am with that announcement. Lots of more announcements to come. Lots more fun events and activities to come. Stay tuned for ICCC Part 8 in 2026. I will see you guys very soon. Chad's going to take over for a couple minutes. I'm going to go on break, and I'm going to pop that out on all our social medias there. So I will see you in a minute, and Chad is here for all your live sales questions and needs. See you in June at ICCCon. Oh, you're
Anybody to call or?
Uh,
Or they just knew? Okay.
yeah, I mean, you could call any of these loose. You could call that box of loose, but I think it's only at $74. I think that's cheap. And then those two, talk about them a little, because they're like these graded ones. M and N are Lily Letty and PvP, so they're variants. And letter T and letter U are Tri Logo and made in Mexico. So Lily Letty.
Okay.
Thanks, Chef.
You're welcome.
I need my phone so I can put that announcement everywhere. Thanks.
What's up, guys? Yeah, we got Tron coming. All right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, we know you can hear us. Yeah, Tron is exciting, but we've been watching Babylon 5, so we're on a Babylon 5 kick at the moment. All right, let's see where we're at. What we got going on here. Let's go down the list and see where everything's at, because I just got here, so we'll see. Okay. A is what, R2? R2D2 solid, no COO, AFA 80 plus. Near mint is at $120. Letter B, the IG88, AFA 80 plus, Hollow Eyes is at $115. Letter C, the AFA, what is letter C? The Chewy? Oh, AFA 75. What is it? EX plus. Anyway, the AFA 75 EX plus near mint Chewbacca has a starting bid of 80. I'm not quite sure what EX plus means, but I'm sure someone will let me know. Letter D, the AFA 80 plus Han Solo. Trench coat with black lapels is at $105. Someone's, I understand EX plus is the grade. That is the grade, EX plus. Letter D is, like I said, the Han Solo. Blank lapels, $105. Letter D, that's the one we just said. Okay, letter E, the Hoth Rebel Soldier complete is at $9. Letter F, the Weequay complete is at $7. G, the low gray complete, is at $18, and letter H, the Nikto complete, is at $12. And then we have the letter I, the Biker Scout complete, is at 34. Letter J, the FX7, is at 5. Letter K, the Zuckus complete, is at 10. And letter L, the Emperor complete, is at $10 as well. Then we'll go over to, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Letter M, the Lily Lady Chief Chirpa AFA 80 Plus archival is at $135. Letter N is the PBP Red Snaggletooth AFA 80 Plus. That's at $165. Letter O is the Lumac coin, which is at $5, and letter P is the Low Gray coin at $26. Let's go to the next one, which is this one? Yeah. Letter S is the bunch of figures in the star case. That's at $74. I guess it's a random assortment of loose figures. Letter T, the Tri-Logo Regeese, is at $175. And then letter U, the Gamorrean Guard, 65 back, is at $255. And then we got the big wheel too. I think we got. Then we got the big wheel over here. Yeah, this is live. What's the question, Adrian? Yeah, we're live. Let's show this last wheel, which is the card backs. So V, the Zuckus 48 back card back is at $17. The W is the Power Droid 65 card back. That's at $33. Letter X is the A-Wing Power of the Force card back is at $10. Letter Y, Yoda 77 back, is at $17. And that is everything up and spinning at the moment. Let's put the everything cam back on. Looks like we got a couple bids coming in. $13 on K, $13 on L from Aaron. We got an $82 bid on S from Nick. If there's anything in particular you guys want me to show up close or anything you want more information on, let me know. And who's hyped about Tron? Good old Bruce is coming to the convention. We got $9 on F and $85 on S. S is the thing with all the figures in it. Can you show letter M up close, please? I came in late. Letter M. Which one's letter M? Let's see. Oh yeah, the for sure. The Chief Chirpa Lily Lady is letter M. Let's switch to the big cam real quick. There we go. Let's see here. Gotta get the glare out of there. Then let me show the Focus, you can do it. There we go. So it's a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80. Oh, upside down. There you go. That's letter M, the Chief Chirpa, Lily Letty. And then let's go. I'll show N real quick too, just in case. This is the N. This is the Snag, 80 plus. Focus. Well, it says he's got a dark red butt. I'm really bad at getting this to focus. Sorry, guys. Oh, so close. Why is this so difficult? Oh, perfect. AFA 80 plus. Red snag, dark red butt. US Europe release, Scar COO. And that's the snag. That's letter N, I believe. Yeah, letter N. And that's everything we got. What is K currently at? K is at... The Zuck is complete. Letter K is at $13. Which one is... You can't find the letters, Michael? They're on the bottom of the wheels in the black thingies. The black and white letters. The ones on the card backs have them on the yellow post-it notes, but they're kind of hard to see. There. Yeah, so the letters are right underneath. Who's this Chad guy? I'm just an impersonator. Now, Mike's on break, so I'm just covering for him while he's on break.
Yeah, which, by the way, I'd like to put in a request to Andrea Havens, my wife, because I'm eating stupid freaking yogurt-covered raisins like a 2-year-old. Because there's no ice cream in this place.
What's B at now? B is at 115, which is the IG88 Silver AFA 80 Plus Hollow Eyes. Is at 115.
It's so cheap.
Yeah.
You know, stupid chocolate-covered raisin?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
I suck. It's not even chocolate-covered, it's yogurt-covered.
That's even worse.
Freaking healthy.
Yeah. Andrew said she'll refill the ice cream.
Until then, this is the nonsense I'm stuck with here. Yeah, well, I'm just complaining about raisins. Doesn't take long to eat a box of raisins.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some confusion on one of the bids. Andrew's handling it. Bye, guys.
No worries. Thank you, Chad.
You're welcome.
So you excited for Sheridan?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right, there we go. Chad's excited for Sheridan.
I love Tron and Babylon 5.
Tron and Babylon 5. Got to get you watching Scarecrow and Mrs. King.
I know, that's the next on the list.
My complaint is there's only 20 raisins in each box. Yeah, that is garbage too. And they're like blueberry flavor or something. Why they got to do that? I don't know. I was not ice cream, please.
Oh, it's like
I gotta die from something. I would prefer it be ice cream instead of choking on a blueberry flavored.
They put
raisin.
blueberry yogurt on a raisin?
I don't know. Did you read it?
It's not normal yogurt?
Blueberry and vanilla yogurt covered flavored raisins.
That's weird.
Glad I booked a suite for ICCC. Dude, it's going to be dope. I bought the wrong kind. Is there a right kind of yogurt raisin? Alright, let's hear a look at A, B, C, and D. Well, there was no ice cream, David Fana. There was no ice cream here, man. Usually there's at least like a ice cream sandwich or something.
There's my ice cream in there, those little churro thingies.
You don't have ice cream. Chad is like, hates ice cream and buys stupid things that aren't even ice cream. I don't want your churro things. What are they? Moi moi balls or something stupid?
No, it's like churro ice cream covered in like cookie dough.
Mm.
They look like a moi moi balls, but they're not. They're covered in cookie dough.
Yeah.
They're brown.
So it's got cookie dough and churro. Where's the ice cream in there?
No, the ice cream is in the middle.
It's just cold churro.
No, it's I think it's just cinnamon flavor ice cream.
What flavor? Oh, dude, pistachio ice cream. If it's top shelf pistachio ice cream, I like it a lot. Big fan. This house has cocktails. I'm cocktailing. There's a Red Bull and vodka right there. Oh, that's a tragedy, Rocksteady, but you got to do what you got to do. I'm waiting until I get the doctor's note to stop eating ice cream as well, though, so. Haven't gotten it yet. Knock on wood. Alright, let's roll through everything. Letter A is an R2-D2 Solid Dome, no COO, AFA 80 near mint plus. It's an 80 plus. It's 128 bucks. I'm just going to go look it up on eBay just to see what that actually costs. Because I'm never going to be able to call these things if you guys don't bid on them. And then one person gets a good deal on 4 things at the end. That's how it works. AFA 80 plus R2D2 no COO. 80 pounds down, 70 more to go. Nice, dude. Congrats. Oh, Kenner R2. I don't even see any. Sold items apply. Even a loose Hong Kong one. Look, guys, here. Let me show you something. These are all the loose, regular Hong Kong ones to sell recently. $285, $227 on bids, $239. That's a Taiwan, but 104, and that was a mistake. But still, nonetheless, none of these are no COOs, which makes it a harder to find variant. And these are what they're currently going for. Ours is currently at $128, and it's a variant, and it's an 80 plus, not an 80. So all the other ones that have sold recently on eBay that are 80s, that are not variants, are $230 plus. This one is currently $128, and it's a variant. If you guys want me to sell AFA in this format, you got to bid on it. I'm sorry. But those are going to be sitting there till the end of time because they are all way too cheap. I could take 4 pictures and throw it on eBay and do nothing else, and they'd go for more money. They can be cheap, but less than half price is not efficient. All right, there's everything that's currently spinning. You guys do what you do.
Hey, on letter C, what does the EX plus stand for?
Exceptional. Plus.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
I've never heard of that.
they're good. Yeah, it does EX Plus, Near Mint Plus, Near Mint, 80 Plus. So it would be like greater than 86 or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Or an 84.9 or whatever. We got A at 138, A at 140. All right, do I have to look up the other ones? Let's see. AFA 80 plus IG 88 hollow eyes. AFA 90 for $800. That's high. 150, 150, 150. IG88 about 150, so that's not a terrible deal on IG88. He's at 120, so it's still dirt cheap, but it's... And this is an 80 plus, not an 80. We got no bids on Chewbacca. Starting bid is $80. Let's see what a 75 Chewbacca goes for. AFA 75 Chewbacca, $120, $174. 105, 113 plus tax plus delivery, and we're only starting at $80. We don't even have $80 on that Chewbacca, and he's cheap. What's the last one? Han Trenchcoat, AFA 80 plus Han Trench. You know, you guys could look this stuff up on eBay too and get yourself a good deal. I won't complain if it gets somewhere close, but I can't call it if it's way off. $180. That's a U90, the $369 one. $180, $200, $230. Han Solo Trenchcoat goes for $200 plus recently. This is an 80 plus, and it's at $118. So that's what I'm trying to say, folks. These ones are super cheap. All of those are dirt cheap still. So if you can get it somewhere to just like cheap instead of dirt cheap, I'm more than happy to call them. But I can't do dirt cheap. Alrighty, let's call some of these loose figures. They're cheap, but at least they're inexpensive figures. So we got to call something at some point. We've got E, the Hoth Rebel Soldier. Oh, read the bids first. I got to read the bids first. Sorry, Michael, don't use Evil Bay for comps. Stopped using them. Well, I mean, I could do comps like off of like screenshots if that's helpful, brother. Like, I mean, I saw... Let me see here. I did take some screenshots here. And, like, this is actually a sale. I think it's your sale, Anthony Demas. And you have an AFA 80 plus R2 for $275. So, I mean... like your Han Solo trench coat, this is actually yours, buddy. Not to be that guy, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but Han Solo trench coat, yours has the camo lapel, which the variants are back and forth. CAS 90, that's a CAS 90, and you're at 325. So I'm just, do you know what I mean? I'm going off of prices. I mean, sold prices on eBay are still the industry standard. But if I just look at prices on your actual sales, it's still less than half. It's a CAS 90, Anthony. You know better than that. Come on, man. You know an AFA 80 plus is worth as much as a CAS 90. We all know it. Nonetheless, this Han Solo trench coat is currently at $118, and you're selling a CAS 90 for $330. And plus, eBay sold tends to be cheaper than market because you got bids and people that write it up wrong and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm just saying, man, this Han Solo trench coat is at $118. You know as well as I do, it's worth $250 or close. More than happy to take 200, but 118 is insane. Okay, let's call some of those loose figures there. We're gonna call letter E through G. Let's call letter E is. Let me read them off to you. E is at $9 with Massey Michael complete. IG88, or let me start off with letter A. Letter A is an R2D2 solid dome, no COO, AFA 80 plus near mint. It's at 188. IG88 silver, 80 plus hollow eyes is at 120. Letter C, AFA 75 EX plus near mint Chewbacca is at $80. Brian Campbell just bid on Han and trench coat. He's up to 125. Easy 200 on the trench. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at 125 right now. Like, I can't sell it for 125. It's highway robbery. And it just got up to 125. It was at 115. The Hoth Rebel Soldier, letter E, is at $9 complete. Weequay complete with Nick Grooms, letter F, is at $9. David Fanta's in the lead on G, low gray complete at $18. Nikto complete is at $12 with Nick Grooms. The Biker Scout complete is at $34 with Adrian Coate. Lester Ang is in the lead on FX7 complete at $8. Moto Glass is in the lead on Zuckus complete at $17. Aaron Challenger is in the lead on the Emperor complete at $13. Hubert Holst is in the lead on letter M, Lily Letty Chief Chirpa at $145. Dirt cheap for a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa archival grade AFA 80. Brian Campbell is in the lead on the PBP Red Snaggletooth AFA 80 plus at $165. Dirt cheap as well. I don't know what's going on with the Lumat coin. Maybe Lumat coins are worthless, but it's at $10 with David Fanta. That's letter O. Brian Walsh is in the lead on the low gray coin at $30. Nick Grooms is in the lead on letter S, the bag full of figures at $90. Rocksteady Noakes is in the lead on that Tri-Logo Yeez at $175. David Fant is in the lead on the Grammarian Guard made in Mexico 65 back at $255. Letter V is a Zuckus 48 back, card back at $17. Power Droid card back is at $33. Letter W. Letter X is the A-Wing pilot card back only at $10. Don't know why. Moto Glass is in the lead on Y. The Yoda 77 back card back at $17. Alrighty, and we're going to start going back. We're going to go back to letter A. We're going to skip over the AFA graded there until those get up a little bit. And we're going to start off at the Hoth Rebel Soldier complete at $9. Massey Michael's in the lead on that one, going for $9. Hoth Rebel Soldier complete, sold to Massey Michael. Alright, and Weequay complete is going to Nick Grooms. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Nick Grooms, Weequay complete. Alrighty, low grade complete is up next. That one's going to David Fanta, letter G at $18. Going once on letter G, going twice, 3 times, low grade complete. Sold for $18. Brian Campbell just took over on D at $145. That's that Han Solo trench coat that we all know is Keep bidding, folks. Keep bidding, please. Then I can put out more stuff. I want to put out more stuff. Oh, D is already at 148. I'm sorry. All right, Nick Grooms. We're going to call that Nicto complete for Nick Grooms. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms. Nicto complete for $12. It's cheaper than his accessory. Let's just keep calling the loose. The Biker Scout letter I is at $34. Biker Scout complete for Adrian Code. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lester Ang is going to take down the FX7 complete at $8. Going once, going twice, going thrice. FX7 complete, $8. Moto Glass is going to take down letter K. That's a Zuckus complete at $17. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Zuckus. Okay. Alright, and now we move on to the Emperor for Aaron Schallner. We're at $13 for the Emperor. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold Aaron Schallner on the Emperor. Alright, there's all those there. We're on to these ones. I gotta look up that AFA 80 plus PBP Snaggletooth. Snaggletooth should be about $240. That's what they go for. He is currently at $165. So that one I'm not calling until it gets up to $200. I'm just not doing it. Let's look up the Lily Letty Chief Chirp, or until the end of the show. I'll call it at the end no matter what. Letty Chirpa. Lily Letty Chief Chirpas are going for $320, folks. It is currently at $150. Literally less than half price right now. So please bid, or else I gotta leave them up there and sell them at the end of the show, and one person gets a killer deal and everybody else misses out. Alright, let me just pack up these ones and then we'll get you out more stuff there. I gotta call some more of those card backs for you there. We'll get more of the card backs going. If you have any questions on prices, just feel free to ask. Both me and Andrea will tell you. All the AFA graded stuff is dirt cheap. The cards are pretty cheap. But the AFA graded stuff is dirt cheap. I mean, there's plenty of money for a reseller to buy it and flip it. That's how much money is available in these AFA graded right now. Which is fine. I don't care if somebody flips it, but it's nice if you flip it for 20% profit instead of 60% profit. You know? M155. Please cancel my... there's already a bid at 155 on M. You'd have to go at least 156. Yeah, because $200 and over. Andrea will get on that, man. He meant M. But I'm pretty sure an ungraded PvP Red Snaggletooth is worth more than that one is currently selling for. And it's an 80 plus. Oh, you get a big bag that says Chewbacca. Alrighty, let's do this big wheel here. We're going to call these. I'm going to run through them again for you. We have letter V is the Zuckus 48 back at $17. Letter W is the Power Droid 65 back at $33. Letter X is the A-Wing Power the Force card back at $10. And letter Y is the Yoda 77 back at $17. We're going to call all four of those right now, so get in your bids if you want to bid on any of these cards. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. You guys want 4 more card backs or something different over there? Good evening, Dan Miller. All right, these next 4 I'm putting up do not have hard plastic cases. They only just have regular sleeves. We got an Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. It's got a tab tear, but it is a secret action figures. This is a 21 back Vader. That's going to be letter V for Vader. That's good. $21 back Vader card back, starting at $1. All right. Next up, Princess Leia Hoth outfit, also survival kit. This is a 41 back Empire Strikes Back survival kit. It's going to be letter W. W. All right, letter X is going to be another survival Star Wars action figure survival kit. 2-1B. It's going to be letter X. It's a 41 back 2-1B. Letter X. And letter Y is going to be a Zuckuss. It's actually a 48 bag Zuckuss. This is a expensive Zuckuss. It's the no offer Zuckuss. 48 bag Zuckuss. It's got a Venture sticker on there. Letter Y. David Fanta's excited. He found a vein of card backs that nobody else is bidding on but him. 48 bag Zuckuss starting at $1. I just did a 48 bag Zuckuss. Alright, I'll pick something else. Change it, baby. Oh yeah, but this is a revenge offer. That one is offerless. Just write offerless. It's fine. I was just doing card backs on E, but I'll tell you what. Here's a paper product. That's a Return of the Jedi poster. It's the original theatrical release vintage poster. Let me see what they go for on eBay. $150, $160, $124. So let's start it off at $100. You get it cheap. Return of the Jedi poster. It has the smallest little tear on the white frame part at the bottom. Otherwise, it's very nice. Let's put this one on there, and I can show you better. Starting at $100. So the poster will be, I don't know, poster. Just write poster when you bid on it. Alright, let's put out something for EF and all that stuff. Here, let's call these. Let's call letter S. Letter S is a whole bunch of figures. It is currently at bag full of figures. Nick Grooms is in the lead at $90 on that. We're going to call letter S right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nick Grooms, $90. Bunch of figures. Okay, and then actually I'm going to put that back in the bag. Let's see if it's star case. Next, we're going to call the Tri-Logo Re-Yeez for Rocksteady Noakes. It's currently at $175 if you want to get in on that. It's a really good deal. $175 on that Tri-Logo Re-Yeez. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The poster is starting off at $100, TOB. $100 the poster. It's the original Return of the Jedi theatrical release poster. It has the tiniest little tear at the top in the white frame, but it's not like on the actual picture itself at all, just on the white frame. Congratulations, Rocksteady. That's a good deal, buddy. All right, and then David Fanta on the Made in Mexico Grammarian Guard 65 back, letter U, going once at 255, going twice, going thrice. Sold. 255. Casey Blevins wants some weird stuff. I need a weird stuff spinning wheel. That's all right. We're going to make one up here, Casey. There you go. Those are done. Get out some more stuff for you here. Something weird for Casey. What is this? ABCDFG. This we're just gonna rename this E. There you go, Casey. I'm gonna put you out something there. Live sale. That's not ideal. Oh, really? Short cord. Alright, something weird for Casey Blevins. You know what? I got those pins you like, Casey. Alright, vintage Star Wars pins. And they go with their corresponding letters, and that'll make it easier for everybody. There you go, Casey. 4 different vintage Star Wars pins. No snowies in a bunch. No snowies yet. There you go, Casey. Let's just throw out 4 more AFA graded. I'm looking them up though, so hold on. Can you go over the poster? Yes, I'll go over the poster in 1 minute here. Let me just put up these. AFA 80. All right, here's an AFA 80. I'm gonna start them off at 80 bucks, like all the other ones. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should start them off higher. Let's start them off at 100 bucks. 100 bucks instead of 80 bucks. Archival case. He is an AFA 80. AT driver. He has the orange logos. AFA 80 AT driver, orange logos, starting at 100 bucks. He's going to be letter I. And then we've got an AFA 80 AFA 80 joined visor. Whatchamacallit? Snow Trooper. Very nice condition. We're going to start him off at 150 bucks. Just because they go for a lot more than that. So I'm still, you still get a killer deal here. This is a univisor. Joined visor. COO on leg. Univisor. One eyeball hole there. Snow Trooper bright white. He's going to be starting off at 150 bucks. Letter J. Letter K, we're going to do an AFA 80 Luke X-Wing pilot. He's an 80 plus, actually. Hold on. 80 plus Luke X-Wing. $245, $225. We're gonna start him off at 175 bucks. AFA 80 plus Luke X-Wing. No tush rub on him. He's gonna be letter K. And then letter L, we're going to do an AFA 75 plus. I got to cut them open. Can't find any. UKG 85 went for $600 recently. 697 for a Kenner one. Let's just do $500. This is a 75 plus PBP Boba Fett. Came on the Tri-Logo cards in England. And it is the painted knee. So this, you see how his knife in his knee pouch is painted? That's a painted knee. And it is a 75 plus, so it's just a hair off of an 80. It's a light blue painted knee, no COO, so it's a PBP Boba Fett. Starting off at $500. That's cheap. There you go. Letter L. Okay, and then we're gonna TOB wanted to see the poster. Let's go get that poster down there. What is the best camera? Here's everything on the live sale right now. It's the original theatrical Return of the Jedi poster. And the only problem with it is right here. Let me think of how to get this off. Right there, you see that little tear at the top? That's the only problem with it, and it's starting off at $100. But you get a cool poster holder or a frame, you're not even going to see that part. Yeah, Boba starts at $500. It's a PvP Boba. I don't need it, but I'll keep it if it's less than that. If you know what I mean. Ugh. It's hard to get back here. If you guys like posters, I'll do more posters. I have lots of really cool posters. You gotta let me know. Alright. Let me look up these three and I'll put them up on the carded there. Alright, squids. This is a 77 back A. Clear bubble. Looks like they're going for $475. $395. Or no, that's a different one. It's the wrong one. $475 because it's a clear bubble. $399 if it's a yellow bubble. $499.94 if it's a clear bubble with 12 watchers. So we're gonna start him off at $425 because he is a clear bubble and it looks like they sell for about $500. This is a clear bubble squid head AFA 80 with subgrades. And his bubble is crystal clear, and you know squid heads, they usually get yellow. So there you go, AFA 80 squid. Starting off at, what did I just say? $425, cheap. Letter S. An AFA 71 going for $360. That's insane. Somebody asking $3,000 on one because they're insane. AFA 75. That's an Empire card. Empire card. Alright, so we're going to start this one off at, looks like it's worth a bit more than $360 because we got an AFA 70. It's at $360. Let's do $300, whatever. $300. It does not have a yellow grade, but the bubble is a bit yellow, I think, personally. I don't know why they missed that, or if it wasn't yellow when they graded it or whatever. But we're going to call this one starting off at $300. It looks like they go for, if it was a 75, it looks like it goes for $360 according to the interwebs. But it's a 65 back B, AT-AT Commander, AFA 80. Well, with high subgrades, 80, 85, and 85 for the subs. Starting off at $300. Good deal. And then we've got a tri-logo unpunched Nikto that's freaking beautiful. But it does not... It's not graded. Look at how nice that bubble is. And we'll start him off at, I don't know, $150. But he's way better than any of the ones currently for sale on eBay. He's beautiful. Unpunched. Little mark right there, but nothing major. It's hard to even see on the camera. And look at his bubble. For a tri-logo, that bubble is freaking miraculous. Tiniest of dents right there. No holes. Just a tiny dent. But it's a tri-logo, so... like, that's really, really nice. And you get a free acrylic. So, there you go. Even slides in the acrylic perfect. You don't even have to squish it down or anything. It's a nice flat card. I think that'll clear. All right. Guys are making it tough. You're making me have to find the actual prices. I would much rather start it at $1. It used to work like that, but I can't give it to you for less than half price. What is a tri-logo? Here, I'll show you. Always ask questions. Always fun to teach and learn. If you notice, it has 3 Return of the Jedi logos on it, on the front and on the back, and they're in 3 different languages. So that's called the tri-logo. They were released in Europe and England Well, England is sort of Europe, but not really. England and Europe, and they were just what they had overseas, so it's an overseas variant. They would have no COO, that figure, but it has three different logos with three different spellings with three different languages on every card. So that's why we call them tri-logos. They're from overseas. Those are beautiful cards. That squid is beautiful, and it's way too cheap, and I can't believe it doesn't have a bid on it. Because it's way too cheap. It's so nice. It's a clear bubble squid. When do you see a clear bubble squid? Casey, you got your buttons there, man? You bidding on those buttons? I think the small button's worth a bunch of money, actually. Alright, let me run through everything again for you. We're going to start off in the live sale there. We're going to start off in these ones. I'm not even going to say they're all cheap, but literally everything I'm mentioning is well below market right now. Like, well below market. It is absolutely ridiculous, to be fair. But I'm just going to say the prices and go through them. Letter A is an R2-D2 solid dome, no COO, AFA 80 plus at $188. Arthur Liu is in the lead on letter A. Lester Ang is in the lead on letter B. It's an IG-88 silver, AFA 80 plus with hollow eyes, and it's only at $120. The next one is an AFA 75 EX plus near mint Chewbacca, starting bid of $80. There's no bids yet. And then we go down to the buttons, I think, or no. Arthur Liu is in the lead on the AFA 80 plus Han Solo trench coat, blank lapels at $148. I know I wasn't going to say everything's too cheap, but I mean literally those sell for $200 to $250. It's at $148. They don't even sell for $200. They sell for $250. Go look it up on eBay. AFA 80 plus Han Solo trench coat, and it's at $148. It's so cheap, it's stupid. Casey Blevins in the lead on E. The vintage Leia pin at $6. Nick Grooms is in the lead on F. The vintage blue May the Force Be With You pin at $7. Casey Blevins is in the lead on G. The vintage Yoda pin at $6. Casey Blevins is also in the lead on that Luke Stormtrooper pin, letter H, at $6. The AT-AT driver, AFA 80 near mint archival, is at $140. Letter I, that's Hubert Holst in the lead there. We have Arthur Liu in the lead on the joined visor, AFA 80 joined visor snow trooper at $158. He's beautiful. We have letter K, the AFA 80 plus Luke X-Wing pilot, starting bid of $175, no bids yet. We have Lester Ang in the lead on the AFA 75 plus PBP Boba Fett painted knee at $500. That's a steal of a deal for a painted knee Boba. It's a PBP Boba. It's beautiful condition. We have Brian Campbell in the lead on that Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80 archival, only at $160. We have Brian Campbell in the lead on the PBP Red Snaggletooth AFA 80 at $165. Brian Jones is in the lead on that Lumac coin, and Brian Walsh is in the lead on the Lograg coin. Brian Jones is in the lead on the Lumac coin at $12. Brian Walsh is in the lead on the Lograg coin at $30. Letter S, no bids yet. Starting bid at $425. It's an AFA clear bubble, AFA 80 squid, 77 back. Letter T is an AFA 80 AT-AT Commander, 65 back. Starting bid at $300. Rocksteady Noakes is in the lead on that tri-logo unpunched Nikto at $150. David Fanta is in the lead on the card backs there. On the Darth Vader 21 back for $12. On the Leia Hoth for $12. On the 2-1B 41 back card back for $8. And Moto Glass is in the lead on Zuckus, 48 back offerless, no hard case at $17. The Return of the Jedi poster with a tiny tear at the top on the frame is a starting bid of $100. Get in your bids, bid early, bid often, everything is cheap. Let's call those coins and get some new coins out for you. Going once on the coins, twice on the coins, thrice on the coins. Let me find the coins. Brian Jones is in the lead on O, the Lumac coin at $12, and Brian Walsh is in the lead on the low grade coin at $30. Going once, twice, 3 times. Coins are sold. Alright, we're going to get you out 2 new coins there. Alright, both last 17s here. We got an Amanaman coin. Man coin. And a Han Solo Carbonite. Or no, I'm lying. Those are the ones I just took down. I'm not lying. Han Solo Carbonite. Or no, that's a Han Solo Rebel coin. So this is not from the Han Carbonite. This is from the Han Trenchcoat. So that's a Han Trenchcoat coin right there, which is way better than the Han Carbonite coin. Way harder to get. So letter P is a Manaman. And letter O is Han Solo. Trenchcoat coin. So letter P is a Manaman. Letter O is Han Solo Trenchcoat. Letter P is a Manaman. Letter O is Han Solo Trenchcoat. Brian Jones in the lead on letter O and letter P, both at $20. TOB, you were right after Brian Jones, so you'd have to go a little bit higher. Massey Michael, they're already both at $20 each. All right, let's call these card backs and get you out some new ones. What do you say? Robert Wilson is in the lead on the Darth Vader 21 back card back at $15. David Fanta's in the lead on the Leia Hoth at $12. David Fanta's in the lead on the 2-1B at $8. And Moto Glass is in the lead on the Zuckus at $17. Going once on the card backs, all 4 of the card backs. Going twice. Oh. No, it's fine. Going once on the card backs, going twice on the card backs, last chance on the card backs, sold on the card backs. The Amanaman coin is letter P. Letter P is the Amanaman coin. It's already at $25, Nick. Alright. What kind of card backs you want? Jedi, Empire, Star Wars, Power of the Force. You let me know. Put you out 4 more card backs here. Go over and call these pins so we could get out some more pins. Alright. IG88 card back. It's tough to pick the specific card backs, but I will look real quick. Just because I have so many, man, I'd have to go through them all to pick specific ones. But I'll look through the Empire card backs and maybe there's one. Let me read off these pins for you, and then we're going to put out new pins for you. Matthew Michaels in the lead on the Leia pin at $8. Moto Glass is in the lead on the Vintage May the Force Be With You pin at $17. I think that one's a rare pin, actually. And it's perfect condition. All these 4 pins are really, really nice condition. I don't think ever been worn. And then we have the Vintage Yoda pin at $10 with Casey Blevins, letter G. And then Massey Michael is in the lead on H, the Vintage Stormtrooper pin. Andrea's the best, dude. I know that for sure. Without her, I could not do something like this, I'll tell you that much. Alright, we're calling the pins. Going once on the pins, twice on the pins, thrice on the pins. The pins are sold. These pins are sold. Let me get you out 4 new pins there. Whoever got this pin, I think it's a valuable pin. And you got it for dirt cheap. But that's okay, I don't mind. I'm just saying. Or maybe this is the really rare one, I don't know. These pins have weathered backs, so they have been worn. But I'm putting up 4 weathered back pins, just so you're aware. The first one is R2-D2. And you'll see the letters on these when they're spinning, so we're going to let it just... I'm going to put them together, and then we'll see the letters, no problem. Next up is Chewbacca. Oh, we already did a Princess Leia. Do a Darth Vader Lives pin. That's a good one too. And a May the Force Be With You pin. Big one. There you go. All new pins rolling. We'll leave those up so Andrea has a chance to write them down. Oh, did I not hit enter when they sold? I'm sorry, babe. Nope, I didn't. There, we'll get that so it's out to all the platforms. It's 4 new card backs. What do we say? We're on IG88, right? These are the Empire card backs, and the highest probability for an IG88 will be an Empire. So let's look real quick. IG88. What else you want? Got a Han Solo Bespin. There's a walking Luke. That's a hard one. And let's get the regular Luke. So we have both variants because I just went by it, so may as well. Then you can see both the variants to the Luke Skywalker Bespin card back. There you go. Alright, these ones are going to be all Empire card backs. Letter X is going to be Luke Bespin 47 back. Well, let's get these pins up there and then we'll have Andrea write these down. Letter X is going to be a Luke Skywalker Bespin Fatigues card back with the 4-LOM offer. It's a 47 back. Here, I'll try to help. Letter X is going to be a Luke Bespin 47 back. The standard one with the 4-LOM offer. You can write 4-LOM on that, dear, and then it'll keep track because I have 2 Luke Bespins. Letter X. Letter Y is going to be, this is the tough to find variant. This is Luke Skywalker walking on the Bespin card back. This is a 35 back. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. There's a 31 back Luke Bespin. It is him walking. So it's the variant one. This one's harder to get. 31 back Luke Bespin is letter Y. I gotta go get that one. The next one up will be letter V, and that's a Han Solo Bespin. Empire Strikes Back 41 back. Han Solo Bespin. And W will be IG88 as per request. That is a 41 back IG88. You can punch the rest of that tab out. And there you go. And I'll go around there and I'll grab that other Luke Bespin that just fell down. And we'll get it up there. All right, let me run through them again for you. These ones are the best deals. A, B, C, and D are just so cheap it's stupid. I should have put them up with reserves. I did not. My mistake, not yours. If they make it to the end of the sale, I'll sell them for what they're at. But they are so cheap. Please go look on eBay. I beseech you. Remember, everything I sell here goes to help building ICCC. So, a little bit better, please. Let's start it off. A is an R2-D2 solid dome with no COO. AFA 80 plus, near mint. It's at $188. Lester Ang is in the lead on letter B. It is an IG88 with the hollow eyes, 80 plus, at only $120. AFA 75 EX Plus Near Mint Chewbacca Starting bid is $80. No one has bid on it yet. It's cheap. And an AFA 80, excuse me, letter D is an AFA 80 plus Han Solo trench coat with blank lapels at $148. We all know that's worth $250. Maybe if you guys could squeeze it up to 200 for me, that'd be nice. Then we got the pins. The pins are next. We have the Darth Vader Lives pins. Nick Grooms is in the lead on letter E at $12. Nick Grooms is in the lead on letter F, the May the Force Be With You pin at $15. Nick Grooms is in the lead on letter G, the R2-D2 orange pin at $12. Nick Grooms is also in the lead on the Chewbacca pin, letter H, at $10. Adrian Coate is in the lead on the AT-AT Driver AFA 80 Archival, $145. Arthur Liu is in the lead on the Univisor Snow Trooper at $158. He is graded AFA 80. The AFA 80 Plus Luke X-Wing pilot has a starting bid of $175. Nobody's bid yet. Lester Ang is in the lead on the AFA 75. This is a crazy, crazy deal. Lester Ang, you're crushing it, man. It's a newly graded, and it's cheap. AFA 75 PBP Boba Fett painted knee. It's the painted knee variant. It's at $500. Brian Campbell is in the lead on the Lily Letty Chief Chirpa, which is also a steal. I should stop selling AFA on these things. The Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80 Archival case at $160. Brian Campbell's also in the lead on the letter N, the PBP Red Snaggletooth AFA 80 Plus at $165. Nick Grooms is in the lead on the Han Solo Trench Coat coin, letter O, at $40. Massey Michael is in the lead on the Amanaman coin at $27. We have no bids on the AFA 80 Squid Head 77 back A Clear Bubble. That's letter S at $425. $425 starting bid. No bids yet. We have letter T, the AT-AT Commander 65 back B at $300 starting bid. Rocksteady Noakes is in the lead with the starting bid on the Tri-Logo Unpunched Nikto at $150. Still a steal of a deal. Then we have the card backs. V is the Han Solo Bespin 41 back card back. We have no bids yet. W is the IG-88 41 back card back at $7. X is the Luke Bespin 47 back card back with 4-LOM offer. No bids yet. And Y is the Luke Bespin Walking 31 back card back. No bids yet. And we have the Return of the Jedi poster in the back here. Starting bid of $100. Original theatrical release poster. Cheap. Brian Walsh is leading on coin, not me. Okay. We'll look into that one. I think there's been more bids since then, brother. TOB's leading on the Han Solo Trenchcoat coin at 45. But yeah, you're not in the lead on either of the coins anymore, Nick Grooms. So it must have been when I was reading it or something. Alright, here's everything up for sale. Alan Krebs bids on the poster. $1.25, he's in the lead. On the Return of the Jedi poster, Alan Krebs is in the lead at $1.25. I can't believe that Clear Bubble Squid Head ain't going for like $500. It's insane. It's a Clear Bubble Squid on a 77 back. When do you see that? They're usually so yellow. Some of the yellow. What's up, Alan Krebs? How you doing, buddy? David Fanta, where'd you go? You were my guy bidding on card backs. And now nobody's bidding on card backs. If you want to see anything up close, just ask me. If you want me to change out anything, ask me. If you wanted to see something we didn't get to, ask me. You guys seen one of these? These are fun. We are doing great, brother. I got no complaints. This is a 2-pack. These were overstock at the end of the line. Cool, right? If you haven't seen one before. They all pretty much look like this. Dented to heck because the bubble was gigantic and weird. And they were thrown in overstock bins. So that's cool, right? Daniel Neal's starting bid on the card backs is $1. The only one that has any bids on it so far is IG88 at $7. So IG88, you'd have to go $8, but everything else is $1 so far, man. There's nobody bidding on them for some reason. People were bidding on them all night long, but nobody is now. But all those card backs are starting at $1. Alright, I'm going to pull down the squid, and I'm going to put up a sealed speeder bike. Starting bid on a 2-pack? I wasn't really putting it up. I don't know. Let me look real quick. I have no idea. About $500 starting bid on the 2-pack, man, and it's a good one. It's got Leia and Maydeen. Seems like that's what they go for online. So here, I'll show it to you more if you want. But it's a $500 starting bid on the 2-pack if you want it. I'll take down the squid and I'll put the 2-pack up. If you want the squid, just let me know. I'll put them back up or something, but I can't believe nobody's bidding on that. Somebody will bid on that. Or buy it. If I just list it. There you go, two packs starting off at $500. It's fully sealed, and you got Leia and Maydeen on there. So if you are keen. Let's pull down that other one right there too. And I'll put up a speeder bike.
What do you want?
Can I have that speeder bike?
This one?
Yeah, and then we're gonna take down letter. Or maybe I'll just call letter U or letter T. Maybe I'll just call letter U. I'm going to call letter U right now for Rocksteady Noakes. Letter U is at, it's cheap. I know that. But I like Rocksteady Noakes. Strong supporter and an old school dude, so I'm a big fan. The Tri-Logo Nicto is at $150, unpunched. Comes with that free star case. Going once for Rocksteady. Going twice for Rocksteady. Going thrice, Rocksteady Noakes. You could take that one down, and I'm going to show this, and then put this up there. Speeder bike. Complete. Oh, it's not sealed. There's the flaps. There's the handles. It's a complete speeder bike. Nice box. It has the instructions as well. So a complete speeder bike with instructions, no starting bid, whatever. Starting at $1, go nuts. And we're gonna put that up on letter U. Thank you, Chad. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Cleared it.
So one more side to clear. See?
Oh no, that's gonna hit.
Oh.
Ah! Nice.
So close.
Nick Groom starts us off on the speeder bike at 25.
Oh, it hit.
Ah. Can you center it a little bit more, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah. Or scoot T. Jason McKee starts us off on letter S at $500 on that 2-pack. It's a beauty of a 2-pack, man, and good figures, too. We're at 75 on you with Adrian Coate. I need to make all the wheels spin at the exact same speed, and then it would be able to, you know. But that's like impossible. Because it's a spinning, it's a dial.
Yeah.
So you can, like, speed is variable.
I think I got it.
Ooh, dude, nice. Palatoy Fat Men on card, man. Is it the 30 back that says Palatoy on it, or is it the Tri-Logo one? That 30 back is worth like $1 bazillion, man. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's hard to time the wheels. They've got a dial on it, man, so you can... It's like not like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 1.1, 1.8, 1 point. But there is no... It doesn't tell you. It's just a dial. Actually, I have an extra one here. I'll show you. See the wheels? They have a dial right here. And this dial, it's like a wide range of motion as to what the dial speed is.
So you got to go as slow as possible or as fast as possible?
Yeah, either as slow as possible or fast as possible is the only two ways.
No in between.
Anything in the middle is crapshoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Dang, Rocksteady 30 back Boba, man. Dibs when you want to get rid of it, bro. That's a nice piece, man. Palatoy 30 back, jeez. Rocksteady, you shouldn't be buying anything, man. That's expensive. Speed up the auctions with the dial. Let me see. Yeah, but then it's like crazy. Look, letter M is full speed. It's floating. Imagine one of the 4 ones, they'd start flying off. Yeah, no, Rocksteady, that's a no joke piece, dude. 30 back Boba. No joke. Very high end. Very expensive. Like new car expensive. If the figures go flying, it's not my fault. I don't think they'll go flying, but they're moving quick. Like, letter N is on full speed right now, and it's moving pretty quick, man. Alright, I'm going to run through the prices again. We are at $7.57, so get in your bids. It is Taco Tuesday, and I'm going to eat tacos. Brian Campbell's in the lead on the R2-D2 Solid Dome letter A. We're going to start all the way over here on letter A, and we're going to go through every single one. So bid now, bid early, bid now, bid often, do whatever. But now's the last chance. Brian Campbell's in the lead on letter A. R2-D2 Solid Dome, no COO. AFA 80 plus, near mint, 190. No, I know, Rocksteady. No, that's a no-joke piece, man. I've had one in the past. I actually got rid of it because I was buying both the Tri-Logos, and I needed to raise the money for it, and it kind of had a cut through it. So it wasn't perfect condition, and I still kind of kicked myself for letting it go, to be honest. Letter A, R2-D2 Solid Dome, no COO, AFA 80 plus, near mint, 190. Anthony Demas Jr. is in the lead on letter B. IG88 silver, AFA 80 plus hollow eyes at 130. Arthur Liu just bid 208 on A, so A R2D2 solid dome is now at 208. AFA 75 EX plus near mint Chewbacca, starting bid of $80. No one has bid, so you can snake that one for $80 if you bid 80. Arthur Liu is in the lead on D. AFA 80 plus Han Solo trench coat. I think this is the one that's killing me the most because I know it's worth $200 blindfolded. If it was just an 80, not even an 80 plus. And it's at 148. Nick Groom's in the lead on the Darth Vader Lives pin at $12. That is letter E. Letter F is the May the Force Be With You pin. Nick Groom's in the lead at $17. He's also in the lead on the R2D2 pin, letter G, at $14. He's also in the lead on the Chewbacca pin, letter H, at $10. Adrian Coate is in the lead on the AT-AT driver AFA 80 archival at $145. There you go, Anthony Demas Jr. You got to pick it up, man. It's cheap. That Chewbacca. Chewbacca has an $80 bid now. AFA 75 Chewbacca. We're on the Arthur Liu is in the lead on J, the AFA 80 joined visor snow trooper at 158. Letter K is an AFA 80 plus Luke X-Wing pilot. Starting bid of only 175. No bids yet. It is the newer case as well, so it's the newer grading system, and it's a 175. Lester Ang is in the lead on that AFA 75 plus PvP Boba Fett with the painted knee. Lester, I think you're gonna get that baby for a killer deal. $500. Brian Campbell's in the lead on letter M. That is the Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80 archival at 160. We just got another bid on letter A, that R2D2 with no COO solid dome at 210 by Michael Sasson is in the lead at 210. And remember, guys, you did it right, Mike. But everybody, remember, if it's over $25, you got to go. Or if it's over $200, you got to go up by 10 or $5 each time. Ooh, Cynthia Fairgate, you're smart. That's a just took the lead on that PvP Boba Fett. It's super cheap. At $525, that is a painted knee Boba Fett. So who was it? Lester Ang. It's your option. You just got outbid on that PvP Boba Fett at $525. Han Solo trench coat coin is at $75 with TOB. Massey Michaels in the lead on the Man-a-Man coin at $27. Jason McKee is in the lead on the 2-pack. Let me switch to that camera. Jason McKee's in the lead on that 2-pack. Leia Endor and General Madine at $500. Letter T, the AFA 80 AT-AT Commander 65 back B. Starting bid at $300. No bids yet. And Adrian Coate is in the lead on the speeder bike complete with box and instructions at $75. Michael Sasson just took over on R2D2 at $215. On letter A, R2D2 at $215. And then we have the card backs. Letter V is Nick Groom's Han Solo Bespin 41 back card back at $6. Moto Glass is in the lead on letter W, IG88 41 back card back at $17. Nick Grooms is in the lead on Luke Bespin X Luke Bespin 47 back at 4 lam offer at $6. Lester Ang just took over on that the PvP Boba Fett painted knee at $550. Brian Walsh just took over on letter O. That is the coin, the Han trenchcoat coin at $77. Casey Blevins is in the lead on Luke Bespin, the walking version, at $13, letter Y. And Alan Krebs is in the lead on that Return of the Jedi poster in the back. Right there. At $125. Alright, I think the pins haven't had bids in a while, so we're going to call the pins first. Cynthia Fairgate just took over on Boba Fett at $580 on letter L. So, Lester, it's up to you, bud, if you want to bid higher. And let's sell the pins right now. So, we're going to call the pins. All 4 of the pins. They are at... I don't know. There we go. Nick Groom's in the lead on all 4 of the pins, so we're going to call all 4 for him right now. Going once, twice, 3 times on the pins. Sold. Lester Ang takes over on Boba at 6 bills. Arthur Liu takes over on R2D2 at 218. Nick Grooms wins the pins. I just haven't copied and pasted it. That's on me. Oh yeah, Moto Glass, you did win a pin. I'm sorry, you won the May the Force Be With You pin, bro. It's right there, sorry. I even wrote it in the thing there, so it's fine. Sorry, man. I don't know why that happened. But you're in there and you got it, so you're good. I think this pen is very exciting, worth a fortune. Yeah. Like $100 or whatever. $27 won it, Nick Grooms. $27 was the bid that won it. All right, we got lots of bids coming in. A lot of them on letter O. That's that Han Solo trench coat coin. Chris Hoshide, what up, buddy? How you doing, man? I've known Chris forever, man. Like 10 years now. We met at the very first. Were you there? The one in LA, the IC meetup in LA.
No, the first time I met you was at the one in Florida.
Ah. We met you at the one in LA, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's at $500. Sorry, bro. You asked me a question, not where do we meet. Chilling, man. Chilling. Hope you're doing well. All right, kids, where are we at here? A lot of action there. You know what? There's no action on these two. Letter M and letter N we're going to call here when I get down to them. Letter M is a Lily Letty Chief Chirpa AFA 80 Archival at 160. Brian Campbell is in the lead. And letter N is a PBP Red Snaggletooth AFA 80 Plus at 165. Yep, we met at Orlando Celebration, Rocksteady. That was a good one, man. Although they always do it on Easter, which is stupid. You gave me a Hulkamania button. Yeah, sure enough. That's when because I say brother a lot, and people used to bust my hump for saying brother. So I made a pin or button that was Hulkamania. I was like, welcome to the IC, brother, or something like that. It's hilarious. That's a classic pin, dude. All right. We're going to call letter M and letter N for Brian Campbell. Going once, twice, 3 times. On those 2 graded. Good deals there, Brian Campbell. Some oddball variants for you. Very cool. Enjoy. Congrats, Brian Campbell. I say brother all the time because it was just, I don't know, I always said brother ever since I was a kid. But also, I was a Hulkamaniac when I was a little kid. So maybe that's what it's from. I don't know. Also, where I went to college, everybody called everybody brother.
Yeah, it's
What's up, bro? What's up, brother? Yeah. Like, how you doing, brother? We used to say one when we hung up the phone, like one love. You ever
Yeah.
heard of that one?
Yeah.
One.
That was
Be like,
that
one.
like early
Click.
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Those two are done. Where are we at? The coins? Yeah, he just went out on the coins. Let's do the coins here. We got the Amanaman coin and the Han Solo trenchcoat coin. Amanaman's at $27 with Massey Michael. T.O.B. is in the lead on O, that Han trenchcoat one, at $82. Alright, going once, going twice, going thrice. It should have been a wrestler. That would have been fun. Could have been a wrestler. Pretty big dude. You know, I could be a wrestler guy. I don't know why I never thought about it. I was always into football, so I was always doing football stuff.
Also a big dude game. Thingy.
Yeah, big dude game for sure. As soon as you get on the line, big dude
Yeah.
game.
I would just
Yeah.
go back and sit down.
No, yeah, you're too small. Maybe for a running back or something, but yeah.
To the side.
Yeah, there you go. No, it was a big dude game for sure. Did I put the coins in there? Yeah, I did. All right, cool. Next up, let's just call it stuff on the big wheel, these card backs. All right, the card backs.
Pops.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Funko Pops?
No, I just said, hey, Pops.
Hey, is your dad watching?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, come smile.
Hey.
What up, Chad's dad? I like me some Chad's dad. All right, we got the Moto Glasses in the lead on the IG88 card back at $17. Nick Grooms is in the lead on the Han Bespin 41 back card back at $6. Nick Grooms is in the lead on the Luke Bespin 47 back card back with a Ford Lahm offer at $8. And Casey Blevins is in the lead on that Luke Bespin card back at $17. The walking Luke Bespin. Going once, going twice. Hi, Chad's dad. Going thrice. Sold. Chad's dad is awesome. If you come to ICCCon, you'll definitely meet Chad's dad. He's there even if it's his birthday.
Yep.
Working hard. Harder than we work. Maybe not Chad. Chad works hard. I don't work hard. I just shake hands. All right, and then we got the, we're going to call the poster for Mr. Alan Krebs. Those are all done. You can pull those down.
Poster something? Oh, the one in the back?
Yeah. Return of the Jedi poster, Alan Krebs going for $125. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Buck and a quarter. Sold. Congratulations, Alan. All right, let's see what we got left here. We got S, T, and U, and these graded. Let's do the graded here. We'll do all these graded here. So we're going to start it off with letter A. That's that R2-D2. Solid Dome. He's at 218 with my boy Arthur Lou, the Dumpling Man. Loving it. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Arthur Lou. I'll make sure to have another poster up for next week. I got a bunch of really cool posters. Arthur Lou takes down R2. Alright, Anthony Demas Jr., you're up, buddy, on your Hollow Eyes AFA 80 Plus IG88 Silver, letter B at 130. Going once at one. I'm sorry, Michael Sasson, you got to make sure bid early, bid often, man. Once I put the comment in the thread, the bidding is closed on that item. Even though I'd love to take more money, I can't. Going once, going twice, going thrice, IG88 sold. I always see that, guys. Bid early, bid often. You don't want to miss out. That R2 was a great deal. And it's a no COO R2 on top of it. IG88 is sold. All right, then we got Anthony Demas Jr. in the lead on that AFA 75 EX Plus Chewbacca AFA 80 going, or AFA 75 at $80. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That is a good deal. Thanks, Michael Sasson. I appreciate the understanding. Or Sasson. Put an O in your name that is not there. So. Alrighty, now here is the steal of the deal. Arthur Liu, you are going to have to send me dumplings. Between the A-Wing pilot and this Han Solo, you're getting good deals. Going once for Arthur Liu, AFA 80 Plus Han Solo trench coat with the blank lapels at $148. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Arthur Liu. I'll use a 75 Chewy and some cash to get it 80 or 85. I love it, buddy. Hey, that's what you should do, man. Always be upgrading. Always be upgrading. All right, we're going to call these ones next. Letter I is the AT-AT driver, AFA 80 Archival. Adrian Coates going to take that beauty down. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. The cleanup takes 20 minutes after the show. I got to start calling it at like 7:45.
Yeah.
What's
Just
it?
having like 1 or 2 items left to call at 8.
Yeah, and then it worked, but it does not work anymore. It takes too long. All right, then we got the AFA 80 joined visor Snow Trooper letter J at $158. Did you start down the U-grade rabbit hole? Anthony Demas Jr., I actually have quite a few U-grade loose, if you want to talk about it one day. Write me during regular business hours, like Wednesday or Thursday or something. Good night, Rocksteady. All right, going once, twice, 3 times. Or I already did that, right? The AFA 80 for Arthur Liu there. At 158, the Snow Trooper. I didn't do the 15 seconds. Oh. Do it there. Alrighty, and then the AFA 80 Luke X-Wing pilot, letter K, is for... Who's in the lead on that one, dear? We still got bids coming in on Boba Fett. Cynthia Fairgate just bid $620 on Boba Fett. Just so you're aware there, Lesserang. She just outbid you. No bids on the Luke X-Wing pilot. That's why. We just got a new bid on the Boba Fett, so we're going to skip that one. We're going to go over to the 2-pack for Jason McKee. Lesserang just came back on the... So Cynthia Fairgate, Lesserang just bid $650 on the Boba, if you wanted to go higher. All right. Jason McKee, Maydeen and Endor 2-pack. Going once at $500. Going twice at $500. Going thrice. Jason McKee, letter S, the 2-pack. The starting bid on Luke X-Wing pilot was... I don't know. I'll check. What was the minimum on Luke X-Wing? What did I say? Andrea, do you know the minimum on Luke X-Wing there? You already deleted it. Oh, maybe it's down the bottom. 175 is the starting bid, and it's an AFA 80 plus Luke X-Wing. So it's an 80 plus Luke X-Wing, and 175 is the starting bid. All right, next up is the AT-AT driver. Nobody bid on it. AT-8 Commander, 65 back B. Starting bid was $300. We're going to move over to the speeder bike for Adrian Cote. Letter U. It is an open speeder bike. It does have the instructions, and it is complete at $75. Going once, going twice, going thrice for 75 bones. Sold. And TOB just bid on Luke X-Wing at 175, so that is live at 175. Sold. All right. Those card backs are sold. The only things left are this and this.
AT Commander didn't get a bid, right?
It did not sell. No. You can just pop that one down and we'll do it another day. Those are the last two up. All right, folks, get in your bids on these right now or forever hold your peace. It's Taco Tuesday, and I want to go eat tacos. So, thank you, Arthur Lou. Thank you, Adrian Coate. Be safe, boys. Talk to you soon. All right. Lester Ang is in the lead on that PBP Boba Fett AFA 75 plus. We're going to call it at 650. Going once for Lester Ang, twice for Lester Ang, thrice Lester Ang. Sold. It's a Spanish toy company. It's like Kenner, but it's PBP. Probably Spanish words that I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah. But like their logo just says PvP. All right, and the very last one, Luke X-Wing pilot for TOB at 175. So, all right, everybody, I'm going home to enjoy Taco Tuesday. Remember, as I always say at the end of every one of these things, to be a great IC member, you have to do 3 things. Those 3 things are teach, learn, and grow the hobby. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. And I will leave you now with the Taco Tuesday song that I invented. Enjoy. Good night.